Welcome back everyone, I'm KPlays Games, this is Diablo 2 and it's time to continue with our Amazon playthrough. First thing we have to do today is roll a new Valkyrie before we forget. That'll do nicely, thank you. Right, we have finally hit level 30, well, level 31, and we're getting all the good skills. We have got a Valkyrie at the moment, we're just going to leave it level 1 because she does have 528 life, which is almost double what we have ourselves, so she is our tank. She attracts enemies to her, she tanks all the damage, which is fantastic. And also in the previous episode, we found in the wild a maiden javelin, and we took it to Charzay all the way back in Act 1, and she turned it into a rare. And she rolled the most amazingly excellent roll on the magic abilities generation table. As we see, it does +1 to all javelin and spear skills, that's because it's a maiden javelin. It's stealing 7 mana per hit. The previous spear we were using was stealing 5, so this is going to help with our mana problems, which has been the problem with this build so far. This prevents monsters from healing themselves, which is fantastic. It's adding 10 to our lightning resist, which is nice, and it replenishes quantity, so the stack size of javelins is 120 anyway, and this will slowly replenish itself over time, which is fantastic. It's a really high roll on the generation table. We have been tasked with taking Anya's portal to Nilathak's temple. Nilathak, the kind of sorcerer looking guy that was in the southwest of the village and was the gambler, imprisoned Anya in the frozen passage. We managed to rescue her, and now we're being tasked with taking out Nilathak because he is evil. So let's go. Find Nilathak in the Halls of Anguish.
Away from home.
Okay, as we see, there are these guys who will awaken. So let's test out our new weapon, shall we? Let's just back away, poison them all. There are a lot of them. An awful lot. But, ooh, look at that, a rare helm. And yes, these are the guys that resurrect themselves. Unless we can do that and shatter them into a million pieces. Stay down. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's put this in here. And we've just found a superior stag bow. Stag bow is the Amazon only bow, which adds +1 to bow and crossbow skills. This one's got 3 sockets. That's interesting. We did find, I believe, another stag bow. I think we made it into Zephyr as well. No, or did we?
I can't.
No, we did something with a stag bow anyway. We did something with a bow, and we've got a really good bow in our backup stash. As we know, we have died before in this run. And when we died, we did not have any good equipment to help us get our dead body back. So let's just get rid of this bow, because it's taking up all this space in our inventory.
Good to see you.
Ah yes, we have a rare stag bow. So now we have a triple socketed stag bow. There may be a triple socket rune word we can do with that. I shall have to look that up at some point. Not right now. Oh, look. Looks like we can make a really good sapphire. We'll have a look at that rare helm in a minute. Here's a sapphire. Lovely. What's this helm like? More defense, energy, life, cold resist, poison resist, repairs, durability. I still kind of like the mana regen from Nadir, so we'll keep that. We'll just sell this helm.
Afternoon.
And the repair will take 1, which must be 1 bit of damage on one thing, because our javelins have repaired themselves already. We are also on the lookout for a triple socketed shield, because we were given the runes, Ral, Ort and Tal, which make a shield rune word, which is a really good shield as well. So we're also looking for a triple socketed shield somewhere, from anywhere. Okay, back to Nilathak's temple. Just through this door up here is a character. Pindleskin. And this guy used to have an insanely good loot table. It's been nerfed a bit these days, which is probably for the best. Because as we see, you can just go through this portal, save and quit the game, reload the game, come through this portal, run through all these guys, kill Pindleskin. He used to be a really good way of farming really high grade loot. Been balanced these days, it's been patched out. He's still good, but he's not that good. Right, into the Halls of Anguish. Luckily, we seem to be shattering most of these guys. That guy might resurrect himself. I see you over there. But a little bit too far off screen. Valkyrie seems to be fighting things as well. Ooh, a rune. There she is. Ow. You guys suck. Okay, let's just go this way until we can't go that way anymore. And then we'll feel our way along the edges of this place. We do have to keep in mind that the extreme edges of the screen, we can see things but we cannot attack them, because if we press G, go back to the old graphics, yes it was 800 by 600, and anything on the sides, the game is not coded to let you hit it because it's not on screen. That's one of the limitations of the remaster. Okay, we've hit the edge at last. Let's just follow it anti-clockwise. As my companions managed to clear house all by themselves. Yeah, I'll take that key. We've only got 8 left. I hear you. And we'll do another poison there. Everyone's going to get poisoned. Everyone's going to get frozen. And they're all going to get killed. Nice. Nothing in these tombs. The javelins are still saying 120. This thing must be replenishing its stack size really quite quickly. And that is a very good thing. Okay, it looks like there is a way to get further north, but it's not this way. You've woken up, have you? Right, you can lie back down. I hear bad guys. There they are. Come on, you sheep, get yourself involved. There we go. There is one thing we could do to aid our mana. If we can find a polearm which has 4 sockets, there's a fairly cheap rune word we can do on a polearm, and that polearm rune word gives you an aura which increases the mana regeneration of yourself and your party. Obviously, I will not be holding it. Yashid won't be able to use it because he can only use swords, but if we go all the way back to Act 2 and buy one of the spearmen from that, they can use it. So that's another option we may peruse in the future. It may be worth doing that. It's just, oh well, jolly good, I'll take that. See, something like a halberd with 4 sockets. So we'll have to pick up any grey halberds or other polearms we see, just in case they have 4 sockets. And we'll maybe investigate doing that. Although I am loving this guy's cold attacks, so... But when we level up enough with our javelin skills, we're not going to need his cold attacks. We'll be able to just destroy everything with the lightning and the poison. And then it will just become a case of us needing more mana. Nice. I can hear them whispering. There they are. Okay, this is something we have not seen before. We have a short battle bow back home, and this is a short war bow. If we have Ort F, that's probably going to be better than a repeating crossbow. So let's put that in the stash. The blacksmith in Harrogath is going to add sockets to any item we give him. We could do that with any polearm, but I'd rather kind of save that for a later date. You guys have all regenerated yourselves, have you? That's fine. Valkyrie had taken quite a lot of damage and she instantly healed herself. She seems really resilient. Ooh, a rare short spear. We'll be taking that. It's no way is it going to be better than a made-in javelin, but we'll take it anyway. Because I just cannot leave rares lying on the ground. I'm constitutionally incapable of it. I'm going to have to pick another mana potion. Ooh, a ring. Nice. I believe we're maxed out on our lightning resist. Yes, we are. So we could replace some of our lightning resist gear and still have like way over 60 or something. Ooh, Speeton. Speeton and the pike. They are both pole-arms. 2. Pike. 3. We need a 4. Pole arms drop fairly regularly anyway. Ooh, an amulet. Right, our magic find is absolutely kicking it today. Magic find is doing good things today. We have found a lot of stuff. What's a reflex bow? That's another Amazon only bow. Ah, okay, looks like we missed a little passage up here. Getcha. Mana Shrine, thank you. Superior Blade Talons, that's assassin only weapons. Never worth picking them up, they're never worth anything. This dungeon is absolutely huge. Another emerald. I believe there is a waypoint in here, maybe not on this level, maybe on the next level down, but there is a waypoint in here somewhere. Oops, hit the crate. No. These guys may be easy to kill, but they pack an absolute wallop. Let's do poison you. Or miss. Now we've hit. And nothing down here. Jolly good, that's fine. Remember, stack size is still saying 120. This thing regenerates its stacks really quickly. I'm absolutely loving it. It's not the cost of having to go back to town to get them replenished, it's just the sheer inconvenience. We don't have to deal with that anymore, we can stay out in the field. We only have to go back to town when our inventory's full. This is all good stuff. Right, let's have that. Cudgel is an upgraded version of a club. Nice. Actually, what's up here? Ah. What are you doing? Sorry. Oh, you've woken up, have you? You're down again. For yours. I'm kind of chewing through the mana potions, so that's not great. Could of course just switch over to jab and jab things for a little while. Shades, would you get over here? There's a tower shield. I would quite like to find a triple socketed tower shield, but... because you cannot determine how many sockets the blacksmith gives you, you just take what he gives you. On shields it will be like 1 to 6. Okay, that leads down to the next level. So we found the exit at least. Small charm, excellent. Ooh, I see a boss chest. Just a throwing spear in it. We'll just leave that. Rude. No. Looks like there's a little bit up here on the map where we have not been yet. Then I think we'll go back to town. See you down there, Mr. Moonlord. Just come on screen. There you go. The good thing about enemies just on the edges of the screen is that obviously their activation is limited by the 800 by 600 background resolution as well. So they don't actually see you until they're within activation range. Just one little bit to go, and that's it. And you can sit back down. Oh, a sapphire, nice. Okay, let's get our way to the exit, and then we'll teleport back to town. Oh no, there is a little bit here which we have not been into. Oh, you missed. Now we're done. Said that about 3 times, but now it's true. Where is the... oh no, I've come the wrong way for the exit. It's over this way. Whoops. Barring any regenerated zombie dudes. That should be this level done. Right, back to town. Now, we've got a lot of stuff to investigate.
Stay a while and listen.
Right, let's have a look at all this good stuff we've got.
What do you need?
26 repair. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. 10% chance to cast level 4 fireball. That's not very high level. Adds 1 to 2 fire damage, increased stack size to 83. It's good, but it's nowhere near as good as the one we have, so we'll get rid of that. This is the charm we found, +1 to strength. Doesn't do very much, we'll get rid of it. Dexterity. 10% chance to cast level 3 charge bolt when struck. Level 3 charge bolt is laughable at this point. 10% chance of getting better magic items. So I think we have a +20 something in our stash already, so we'll get rid of that. And these are just ancillary. Right, not the best, but we got 16,000 from it at least. Damn it, I got excited because it was a 2-socket helmet, but it's mechanics and not just socketed. That's irritating. Wondering if any of these are socketed. No. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we do not have an Eth rune at the moment, so we'll just put this here. I could create an Eth by putting 3 Neths into an Eth, but Eth drops all the time. That's what's missing here, because we spent our last Eth on making the other Zephyr. There is a 3 rune word for bows, which is really good for Amazons, because it gives you like +2 or +3 to all of your bow and arrow skills, but one of the runes is extremely high level, so we won't be using that. There is a 3-socketed body armor, which is fairly cheap, which is good for Amazons. I think that adds +2 to all Amazon skill levels, so we might look out for that. So we need a 2-socket helm, 3-socket shield, and 3-socket body armor. That's what we're looking for now. A little bit of research goes a long way. Is that everything we had to do here? I think it is. Let's go. Right, into the Halls of Pain, which is exactly the same as the place we just left, with the same enemies. We missed quite a few times then. Oh, not quite the same enemies. It's these guys. We've met them in the steps. We know what they do. And there's something new. Putrid defilers. These little worms. I believe the putrid defilers spawn these worms. And they also... Let's just go this way until we can't go this way no more. Surprise! Ow! You guys can get rooted as well. Ring. Alright, Magic Find is absolutely crushing it today. Looks like these putrid defiler lay eggs in enemies, and when the enemies die, they give birth to these little worms. Demon's gonna demon, yo! So the mana regenerating companion is not going to happen. That's fine, one less thing to worry about. It means we're not going to be losing the cold damage from our current companion. You know what? I am absolutely fine with that. I'm not fine with missing the enemies and hitting the wall. That's not good. At least these guys seem to be very susceptible to lightning. Oh, I spy a boss chest. Ow! Well, that hurt. Alright, I'll take all that. That's all good stuff. Nice. Little healing potion. When was the last time you actually had to drink a healing potion? Answers on a postcard. A fairly long while ago, I do believe. Right, let's just zap these guys. But I'm gonna jab the other one. It should be roughly mana neutral to jab things. And indeed mana positive. That is a grand charm. We'll take it. I see you there. That's right, walk into the poison clouds. You know you want to. I'll take these guys all day long. They're easy to deal with. None of that regenerating nonsense, please. Two sockets on that breastplate. I'm looking for the 3, and I'd rather have it something slightly better than a breastplate. Gothic plate would be lovely, but that's perhaps asking too much. But we'll press on. We'll find one eventually. Aha, that is the exit to the Halls of Vault. As always, we'll just continue adventuring and completely clear out every location before we move on to the next one, because that's where the fun is. Right, let's poison all them. They should all die. Yep. Battle dart. I believe that's a throwing knife. Yep. That's quite a few. Now it's significantly less. It's very fast attack speed on this javelin is everything. That's why we're burning through the mana so fast. Right, 90-something% of the way to the next level up. Have to think about what we're going to do. Evil urn, good. Yep. Ooh, these guys, okay. Ow. Well, that hurt. I'm not sure what that was. Let's just go and jab them. Well, it didn't drop anything good anyway. At least it was a whole bunch of experience. Oh, nothing here. How annoying. I can hear zombies, I can see scumby skeleton boys. Get poisoned. You charged but you missed. Alright, that one hit. Apparently stood up instantly. That's weird. Stop hiding around the corner, we need your cold damage. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Get back here. Give me all your mana. Every time I glance at my stack size, it's always like 120, which is fantastic. Right, let's just go and snaffle this potion. I think that's maybe half of this level done. It's huge. Okay, I see lots of bad guys here, and even more up here, so let's poison everything. You shade, stop being stuck. Get your ass down here, boy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, this way. Come this way, you fucking idiot. There we go. Thank you. Jesus Christ. There we go. Hey, level up. And a ring. Alright, well, let's have a look at the level up. We have been missing quite a lot, so I'm going to bump the dexterity way up. And I'm also going to take... Would you two stop it when I'm trying to speak? Thank you. I'm going to take 1 in Pierce. This gives us a chance for our javelin to pass through enemies that they hit, and this also applies to the lightning bolts that come from them as well, so it can cause like a big chain reaction. So that's what we've done there, and then we'll just go for lightning strike, I think, for the next little while, just to bring that up to a decent level. Aha, we have found the portal. Let's go back to town and see if there's stuff we need to sell.
Greetings.
Oh yes, there is definitely stuff we need to sell. Well, these can go in here, they'll get turned into a... I don't think we need that, we'll just drink that. Okay.
Evening.
Plus 25 to mana. Do I want to lose that dexterity as well as the lightning resist? Not really, so we'll just get rid of that. Plus 11 to attack rating. Basically nothing. 20,000 for that, and it's socketed. I'm sure a sorceress could do something awesome with that. I'm just going to sell it. That's not worth keeping. That's really not worth keeping. That's quite nice. No, and no. Is any of this stuff socketed and non-magical? No, of course not. That is... Alright, full plate mail. I think this is the first time we've seen this. What is our cold resist? Cold resist is only 49, and 20 of that is coming from our armour. That's not great. We could do with finding some charms or rings or something which adds cold resist, then I could get rid of this armour and get some full plate mail on. Because it appears to be much better than Gothic plate, which is nice. I'm not sure how much benefit we're getting from Nadir. I mean, the plus 2 to mana after each kill is really nice, but we can farm mana with jab these days, so I'm considering getting rid of that. If we find any helm that's better than that, then we might get rid of that. Right, another 32,000 in the stash. And another full rejuve. And looks like another round rune incoming. Yes indeed, jolly good. Right, back to the Halls of Pain. I think we'll just clear out this level and then we'll call it an episode right there. Been adventuring for a long time, found lots of good stuff. They've also done some investigating. We know we're looking for a 2-socket helm, 3-socket shield, and a 3-socket body armour. Because I believe we've got enough runes to turn all of them into some really high-grade rune word equipment. We have a triple-socketed Amazon-only bow, and there is a triple socket which is really good. It's specifically for Amazons, the triple socket bow rune word. But one of the runes is really high grade, and we won't see that for a very long time. But at least we have it in our stash, so if we ever do find that rune, it's ready to go. Oh, there's a dead body there. Let's just have a look. Just some gold. Yep. These spiky boys just melt. They're very easy to deal with. These unholy corpses are a little bit tankier. Topaz and ring. Double ding there. Jolly good. More spiky boys this way. And more zombie boys this way. We're still clearing house pretty well. The new equipment's working wonders. Mana management is still needing some work, but we'll get there. there is a stash up here. And lots more zombies. Yashid, get down here please. Thank you. These dungeons are massive. I do not mind a large dungeon. Get back. Oh, no, let's not chase him all the way in there. That would be bad. Any good loot? Yes, an amulet, thank you. Should maybe look for some replacement boots. The boots we have are magic find and lightning resist, and our lightning resist is maxed out, so we can do with losing the boots. Extra magic find is always nice, but I'd rather swap them for cold resist right now. Wait, is that this place all done? I think it is. Apart from this section just down here. Alright, back to the Smelly Porter, if I can remember where that is. Oh no, we did miss this whole section. Okay, teleports all the way north, that's fine. I can get us there. Chest I did not open. Alright, great success. We leveled up. The new equipment's working great. Everything is rosy in the garden. Right, Mr. Kane, identify all this shiz for me, please.
Good day.
Thank you. Not very much stuff, but...
Can I help you?
I hope so. 24% chance of getting magic items. 24 is pretty high, we'll put that in stash. Sell this key. That's for keeps, that's for keeps. Poison resist. No, he doesn't have anything good. That's fine. Oh, looks like we can make another one of these. There's a 22 of magic items, there's a 24. But that one gives mana as well. Now we have enough to do another full rejuve, that's good. I think that'll do for another episode. More progress has been made. Do come back and we'll get to the bottom of that dungeon and kill Nilathak at some point. Until then, do look after yourself and I'll talk to you again soon.